If you want to go to the North Pole, you can buy a ticket. You can fly there, you can sail there, no one stops you. But if you try to sail south to Antarctica, you will be stopped. Antarctica is the only place on Earth protected by a treaty signed by 50 nations. The United States, Russia, China, they agree on nothing. But they all agree on one thing: no one owns Antarctica, and no private ship are allowed to explore it freely. They tell us it is for science. They tell us it is to protect the penguins. But what if the ice is hiding something else? What if Antarctica wasn't always a frozen wasteland? What if just 12,000 years ago it was a tropical paradise? And what if someone was living there? This is the Piri Reis map, drawn in 1513. It was made by a Turkish admiral from older source maps. It shows the coast of South America and Africa with stunning accuracy. But at the bottom, it shows a landmass connected to South America. This landmass looks exactly like the coast of Queen Maud Land in Antarctica. But there is one problem. The Piri Reis map shows the coast without ice. It shows rivers, mountains, and animals. Antarctica has been covered in ice for millions of years. So how did a map from 1513 show the land underneath the ice? Who was mapping the world before the last ice age? You might think the map is a coincidence. But in 2017, scientists drilled deep into the ice of West Antarctica. They pulled up a core sample from the ocean floor. Inside the gray mud, they found something impossible. Roots, pollen, and spores. They belong to a tropical rainforest, similar to New Zealand today. This means Antarctica wasn't just ice, it was a green paradise. The average temperature was 53 degrees Fahrenheit. But then, something happened. The climate didn't change slowly over millions of years. Some evidence suggests it froze overnight, like a woolly mammoth found in Siberia, with fresh buttercups still in its mouth. Antarctica was flash frozen. If Antarctica was green and warm, could humans have lived there? Plato described a lost civilization, a naval empire called Atlantis. We usually look for it in the Mediterranean or the Atlantic Ocean. But Antarctica is huge. It is bigger than Europe and Australia combined. There is plenty of room for a lost empire to hide. And recently, satellites have found strange shapes in the ice. This mountain was discovered in the Ellsworth Range. It looks exactly like the Great Pyramid of Giza. It has 4 distinct sides. It is perfectly aligned north. Geologists say it is natural, caused by wind erosion. But what if it isn't? What if the ice is preserving the oldest buildings on Earth? Around 12,800 years ago, the Earth was hit by something catastrophic. A comet fragmenting in the atmosphere. This event is called the Younger Dryas Impact. It slammed into the North American ice sheet. It vaporized millions of tons of ice instantly. This caused a global flood that raised sea levels by 400 feet. Every coast in the world was underwater within days. If there was a civilization in Antarctica, it was washed away. And then the dust blocked out the sun. The temperature plummeted. The floodwaters froze solid, burying the ruins under 2 miles of ice. This is not just ancient history. In 1947, American Admiral Richard Byrd led a massive naval fleet to Antarctica. It was called Operation Highjump. Officially, it was a training mission. But why did they bring 4,000 troops, an aircraft carrier, and a submarine? Why did they need so much firepower to fight penguins? The mission was supposed to last 6 months. It ended in 6 weeks. Admiral Byrd returned early, claiming they were attacked. He told a newspaper in Chile that the U.S. was facing a new enemy.
The dangers are greater.
Aircraft that could fly from pole to pole at incredible speeds. Who attacked the U.S. Navy in 1947? Was it the Nazis hiding in Base 211? Or did they wake something up that was already there? Today, the ice is melting faster than ever. Every year, satellites reveal new anomalies. Structures that look like roads appearing on Google Earth. Massive circular openings leading miles underground. Is the ice hiding our past? Or is it hiding our future? Perhaps the Antarctic Treaty isn't about protecting penguins. Perhaps it is about keeping us away until they figure out how to use what they found. The ice is a time capsule, and the timer is running out.